So we'll start lying down. Your legs can be nice and long, arms by your sides. Bring your eyes to a gentle close if that feels comfortable. And just for a moment, become aware of the points of the body that are in contact with the mat. So the heels, the calves, the buttocks, the shoulder blades, the back of the arms, the back of the skull. And just be aware of these areas of the body that are dropping into the mat, feeling the weight of the body dropping into the mat. Just so you can bring your awareness to the present moment, and just for the next 30 minutes, know that it's just you on your mat, and then nothing else matters in these 30 minutes. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth and release everything on a loud sigh. Let's take that 2 more times. So inhale. Open the mouth and release. One last time. Inhale. And release. Letting everything go. Allowing the body to maybe drop a little bit deeper into the mat. Lovely. And then when you're ready to, we'll just gently flutter the eyes open. And let's bring both knees into the chest. Give the knees a nice big hug. Thank yourselves for taking this time for yourselves this morning. And then we'll bring the right hand to the right knee, left hand to the left knee. And let's start drawing nice big circles with the knees. So we'll start by sending the knees away from us, opening wide, and then bringing them back into the chest. Let's take a couple more like this, in this direction, just warming up the hip joints. Lovely. And then we'll move in the opposite direction, so just reverse the pattern of the circles. Lovely. One more like this. And then we'll bring the knees back into the chest. We'll place the left foot on the ground, keeping the knees, the left knee bent. And then we'll place both hands behind the right thigh and extend the right leg up towards the ceiling. Lovely. And we'll take a few circles with our right ankle. Circling the ankle in one direction and then the opposite direction. Lovely. And then gently come to stillness. We'll bring the right leg down, bring the right sole of the feet to the mat, and then we'll take the left leg up, bringing the hands behind the thigh and extending the left leg up towards the ceiling. And again, we'll take some circles with the left ankle here. First in one direction, and then the opposite direction. Beautiful. And then let's take both knees into the chest. Hands behind the thighs. And let's rock up and down a few times until eventually you will find ourselves in an all fours position. So make your way to all fours. Lovely. Let's spread the fingers nice and wide. And let's just take a couple cat-cow movements here. Inhaling, dropping the belly, shining the chest forward. And then reversing the movement by dropping the head and doming the back. Lovely. Let's take a few more like this. Just moving between the two poses. Allowing the breath to guide the movement. So on an inhale, we're shining the chest forward. On an exhale, we're rounding the back. Take one last round. And then we'll find ourselves back in a neutral tabletop. Lovely. We'll inhale, we'll send the right leg back behind us. Keep the leg nice and high, parallel to the mat. And then we'll exhale, bring the right knee to the nose. Inhale, send the right leg back again. Exhale, knee to nose. One last time. Inhale, extend the right leg. Exhale, knee to nose. And then we'll bring the right leg back behind us and bring the foot down towards the mat. Press into the left hand and inhale. Sweep the right fingertips up towards the sky. It's a nice opening here. And if you want, you can also circle the right wrist. Just bring some movement into the wrist here. Beautiful. And then gently we'll bring the right hand back down to the mat and make your way back to all fours. And we'll do the same on the opposite side. Inhale, let's send the left leg out behind us, keeping it nice and high. Exhale, knee to nose, rounding the back. Exhale. Inhale, long leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, send the left leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. And then one last time, we'll send the left leg back behind us. Place the foot on the mat. Press into the right hand and inhale. We'll bring the left fingertips up towards the sky. Lovely. And again, here you have the option to circle the left wrist. That feels good. Just to bring some movement into the joint. Lovely. And then let's bring the left hand back down to the mat. Make your way back to neutral tabletop, all fours. And then we'll tuck all 10 toes under. Make sure even the pinky toe is tucked under, and then we'll sit back on our heels. Lovely. We'll inhale, sweep the arms up and grab hold of opposite elbows. So you're almost creating a box around your head with your arms. Take a deep inhale here, and then on an exhale, let's lean towards the right. So we're creating nice length in the left side of the body here. Lovely. Then let's come back to center. Inhale deeply, and on an exhale, lean towards the left. Nice length in the side of the body. And then lovely, let's come back to center. Release the arms and come back to a neutral tabletop just for a breath. You can pat the feet and the toes on the mat. And then we'll make our way to a downward facing dog. So tuck your toes again, press into your hands, lifting your knees, and in your own way transition to downward facing dog. Lovely. And when you get there, as always, you can take any movement that your body needs right now. You could either pedal the feet, bend one knee and then the other. If you want something a bit stronger, you also have the option of perhaps rolling forward to plank and then coming back to all fours. You know, just play with what your body needs right now. Lovely. And then wherever you are, come to stillness. We'll inhale, send the right leg up behind you, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Inhale, three-legged dog, bring the right leg behind you. Exhale, knee to nose. One last time, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, and then step the right foot in between the hands. Lovely. Drop the left knee, finding your balance here. And then we'll inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Low lunge. Beautiful. And we'll bring the hands down towards the hips. Keep the right hand on the right hip. And then inhale, sweep the left arm up and over. So the left fingertips are reaching towards the right. So lovely length and stretch in the left psoas here. Nice deep breaths. Lovely, and then we'll release. We'll bring the hands back down to the mat to frame the front foot. Pick up the left knee and let's step back to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Again, taking in movements here that feel good. Perhaps say yes with the head, no. Lovely. And then wherever you are, come to stillness. Inhale and sweep the left leg up behind you, three-legged dog. exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. And then step the left foot in between the hands. Lovely. Dropping the right knee, finding your balance. And inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Coming into your low lunge. Shoulders are nice and relaxed here. Lovely. And then we'll bring the hands down to the hips. Keep the left hand on the left hip. And on an inhale, we'll sweep the right fingertips up and over. The left fingertips reaching towards the left hand side. Feeling that lovely stretch and opening in the right side of the body. Lovely, then we'll release, bring everything down, and let's frame the front foot with the hands. Pick up the right knee and step back to downward dog. Just for a breath or two. And then we'll make our way to the front of the mat. So taking small mindful steps until we find ourselves at the front of the mat in a forward fold. And let's hang here in forward fold. Perhaps you can take hold of opposite elbows. Keep the knees nice and bent. And allow the head and the whole of the upper body to hang loose here. Allowing any tension to just drop off. Lovely. And then if you have the hold of the elbows, release the bind. And let's roll bone by bone by bone up to standing. Taking your time and enjoying the journey to get there. Lovely. Let's roll the shoulders a couple times here. Beautiful. Look down at your feet. Make sure that they're roughly hip distance apart. So 2 fists should fit between them. Bring your hands to your hips. Take a deep inhale. And on an exhale, we'll sit back in an imaginary chair. Lovely. Your hands can, from the hips, transition and bring them up in front of you. But keep the shoulders nice and relaxed and make sure you can still see the pinky fingers with the corners of your eyes. I'll be breathing here. Feel the heat and the fire building up in your legs. One more breath. And then release and fold forward, extending the legs. Lovely. And we'll pick up our right foot and send it back behind you. So we're setting up for a warrior 2 here. So our left knee is nice and bent right leg is long, and we'll windmill the hands up and over, opening into a lovely warrior two here. Beautiful. Fingers are pointing in opposite directions. Gaze will be over the left middle finger. Shoulders are relaxed. Lovely. And then let's inhale, and as we did before, we'll bring the hands and the arms up and create that box around our head, grabbing hold of opposite elbows. And then just for a breath or two, let's lean back. So it's a variation of reverse warrior, and you should feel a lovely stretch here in the left hand side of the body. Beautiful. Then we'll release, allow the arms to come nice and long again, extend the left leg, and let's make our way to triangle, transitioning the arms, keeping them nice and long, but bringing the left hand to the left shin. Lovely. Right fingertips are pointing towards the sky. Again, you have the option here to rotate the right wrist if that feels good. Lovely. One more breath here in your triangle. And then let's transition all the way back up. We'll windmill the hands to frame the front foot, and let's step all the way to a forward fold at the front of the mat. Lovely. And we'll just hang here for a couple of breaths. Just releasing the tension in the upper body. Lovely. And then let's do the same on the opposite side. Let's send the left leg back behind us, and let's set up for our warrior two here again. So nice bent right knee, left leg is nice and long, and then windmill the arms, so we're opening up in our warrior two. Lovely. Reach fingers in opposite directions and gaze over the right middle finger. Beautiful. Relax the shoulders. Lovely. And then we'll inhale and sweep the arms up, grabbing hold of opposite elbow, and gently lean back slightly. Reverse warrior variation. Beautiful. Then we'll release the arms, extend the right leg, and make your way to a triangle, bringing the right hand down to the right shin. Left fingertips reaching for the sky. Again, the option here to rotate the left wrist if that feels good. Lovely. One more breath in your triangle pose. And then let's make our way back up just for a breath, and then we'll windmill the hands all the way down to frame the front foot, and step your way to the front of the mat in a forward fold. Lovely. Again, then just one last time, taking a few breaths here, perhaps grabbing hold of opposite elbows, perhaps swaying from side to side, just allowing the whole upper body to hang loose. Lovely, and then in your own time, we'll roll up to standing, bone by bone by bone, taking your time to get there. Lovely, and when you do, let's take a few rolls with the shoulders. Perhaps shake the legs, shake the arms a little. Lovely. And then we'll come to stillness. We'll inhale, sweep the arms up, bringing the palms to touch. And then releasing the prayer down to the forehead for kind thoughts, down to the mouth for kind words, and down to heart center for kind actions. And we'll bow together to seal the practice.